Here we go. This is something different. Back in the day, I was really into my kayaking, and I made a couple of trips to Morocco. Brilliant kayaking, brilliant people, amazing scenery. I had a great time. But the one thing that I brought back from it is when we were traveling through the Atlas Mountains to go to the start of whatever river we were running down, I did notice there are a lot of people on motorbikes cruising around the country, and I looked at that and I went, wow, that looks amazing. That's something I really want to do. I didn't have a motorbike license or a motorbike at all, but anyway, when I got back to the UK, I bought one of those zero to hero motorbike courses because I'd never ridden a motorbike before, and so they put me through my CBT and all that sort of malarkey, and then I've now got my big motorbike license. I had a BMW 650 Funduro, which was brilliant, but I never actually did go on an adventure in it. But all of a sudden, the Gentleman's Motor Racing team have acquired this. It's a Honda Africa Twin. Yeah, amazing bit of kit, but it's been stood for an awful long time. So I had to do some work to it. When we initially started it up, the carbs were not flooding. The what's it called? The float chamber, basically the valve that stops that. The float valves had worn out or jammed or whatever, so fuel was peeing all over the floor. So I had to strip the carbs down to replace those valves. That was an easy enough job. Put it all back together again. Boom, started. But then I noticed there was a big hole in the exhaust, so I took the exhaust off. Welded the exhaust. Yes, I welded it off the motorbike so I didn't damage any of the electrics on it. Put it back on. Sod's law, blooming thing wouldn't start. I kind of got a bit miffed off with that, and then it just stood for an awful long time. But I'm back on it, and I thought, you know what, the old video diaries kind of helped me motivate myself to get jobs done. So I thought I'd make a series of videos of trying to get this thing on the road, and hopefully some sort of adventure at the end of it. It's got a fairly good spark. I really don't know how to get the spark plugs out of these things. I did buy the correct size socket, but it's such a convoluted way of getting the spark plugs out. There must be a special tool or a special way of doing it. I don't know. So if you know how to get the spark plugs out of this thing, is there a special tool or is there a special way of doing it? Please let me know. But I think there's enough spark in it. I've set up this temporary fuel tank on the top so that I can pump some fuel into the carbs and see if I can get it to run. But it only seems to run if I give it a bit of a whiz of easy start. Don't know what that's all about. Tank's not empty, but I guess there's just not enough fuel in the tank. And I don't have any more fuel. So I'm wondering, if I put it all back together again, the proper fuel tank, will it run on the rest of my time again? Only one way to find out. It's not going to be as flamboyant as the other videos I do. It's literally just another project that I've got going in the background, and I just thought I'd make a video blog of it. So until next time, ta-ta for now.